A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at your top stories this afternoon.
University of Peradeniya closed for 2 months, effective immediately. Chilao Colombo private bus employees launch strike action. Scheduled power cut in Colombo postponed for tomorrow.
Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, the administration of the Peradeniya University has decided to close the university for a period of 2 months with immediate effect. Details of that story will follow. Moving on, in more local news, private bus employees plying from Chilao to Colombo have launched a strike action opposing an assault carried out on a bus driver.
Chairman of the Chilao Passenger Transport Services Private Limited, Shamin Hansa, said several long-distance bus employees have assaulted the driver in Colombo around 11 p.m. yesterday. The driver was then admitted to the Chilao base hospital. Chairman Hansa adds that conflicts between the long-distance and short-distance bus employees have been a long-standing problem, and the National Transportation Commission has not introduced regulations to solve these concerns. When Newsfirst inquired regarding the matter from the President of the National Transportation Commission, he said he is unaware of the assault. However, he said special bus stops for long-distance buses have been introduced and that they are functioning properly.
The longest total lunar eclipse of the 21st century will be visible to Sri Lankans today.
Head of Space Applications Division at the Outer Sea Clock Institute, research scientist Saraj Gunasekara, said the lunar eclipse will be visible from 10:44 tonight till dawn tomorrow. Sri Lankans will not have the opportunity to see another total lunar eclipse from beginning to the end of again till 2025. The total phase of the blood moon eclipse today is expected to be the longest blood moon witnessed in 100 years.
The Ceylon Association of Shipping Agents, commonly known as CASA, initiated their new executive committee and chairman at an event attended by Subject Minister Mahinda Samarasinghe and Deputy Minister Nishantha Muthuhettigama.
The 52nd annual general meeting of the Ceylon Association of Shipping Agents took place last evening with Ruwan Vaijaratna reassuming duties as the association's chairman for the years 2018-2019. The association has acted as a union of shipping agents since the year 1944. Addressing the gathering, the Minister of Ports and Shipping, Mahinda Samarasinghe, made the following remarks.
The envy is something that we saw being displayed when this hurriedly put together proposal came about during the course of a budget speech, the last budget speech, where it was proposed that we should liberalize your sector. Now, as your membership knows, it was not a proposal that came from the Ministry of Ports and Shipping. I don't know who was behind this particular proposal. It was a total surprise to us when we heard this being read out. And of course, I spontaneously put forward this sentiment that this was not a result of consultation that took place, especially with the line ministry. And I must also acknowledge the fact that the finance minister accepted the fact that there should have been consultation before such a policy was announced in Parliament.
The National Chamber of Exporters conducted a forum in Colombo.
Discussions were held on the importance of increasing the participation of women entrepreneurs in business leading to exports.
Encouraging the advancement of women is more than just a moral imperative. I like a broken record on this. It's an economic need. It's a business need. It's an absolute, critical, fundamental building block for the country, especially for a country like Sri Lanka, where we have 25% of our households headed by women. we have a slew of incredibly talented and energetic and educated women. We cannot grow without this. So more inclusive workforce is just beyond critical for us. This is a country, a private sector, that has so many strong women, many impressive role models who play important roles in the businesses they're part of.
The forum intends to address issues both at the policy and operational levels which hinders the participation of women in cross-border business activities.
Now, in one of your top stories this afternoon, the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy says the power cut that was scheduled for today to several areas in Colombo has been cancelled. The spokesperson of the ministry, Sulakshana Jayawardene, has said that the power cut was due to be held due to a system upgrade and will be carried out from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow. According to Jayawardene, the power supply will be suspended in areas of Colombo 3, 4, 5, 7 and Colombo 8. He further noted that the power supply to certain areas could be suspended again on the 31st of this month. Now, during the course of this year, 48,129 people have been arrested over the possession of drugs.
High-ranking officer at the Police Narcotics Bureau said 22 foreign nationals are also among the arrested suspects. The foreign nationals are from countries such as India, Pakistan, Nepal, Maldives, Bolivia and Germany. 19,441 people have been arrested for the possession of heroin, and a total of 173 kilograms and 319 grams of heroin has been seized. The Police Narcotics Bureau said 28,688 people have been arrested with cannabis, and a total of more than 2,975 kilograms of cannabis has been taken into custody. A majority of arrested suspects continue to remain in prison.
Accidents that were reported island-wide claimed the lives of 4 people, including a mother of 3, and left 1 person injured. An accident occurred in Samanavatta, Balangoda, when a 3-wheeler veered off the road. Police said that 4 people travelling in the 3-wheeler at the time of the accident. 3 people sustained injuries and were admitted to the Balangoda base hospital. 2 of them succumbed to their injuries. The deceased are residents of Masanavatta area. The other injured person is currently receiving treatment at the hospital. The driver of the 3-wheeler was arrested following the accident, and police are currently conducting further investigations into the incident. Now, a mother of 2 died in an accident on the yellow crossing opposite the Anuradhapura prison. The accident had occurred at around 6 p.m. yesterday. Police said a lorry travelling from the 2nd milepost to Anuradhapura had run over the victim, who was pronounced dead on the spot. The victim was a 52-year-old resident of Mahakandarava. The driver of the lorry was arrested following the accident, and police determined that speeding was the cause of the accident. Another accident claimed the life of an individual in Saliapura, Madavachi, Anuradhapura. Police said the accident had occurred when a motorbicycle and a 3-wheeler and a lorry had collided with each other. The individual who was on the motorbicycle had died. He was 28-year-old resident of Mesupadavipura. The driver of the 3-wheeler and the lorry have been arrested. Moving on, in more local news, Propaganda Secretary of the JVP, Tilvin Silva, expressed these views during a rally held in Mindana, Ambalangoda.
After changing the governments for the past 70 years, tell us what is the agenda that remains. The debt has increased and poverty has increased. Crimes have increased. Suicide cases have increased. Half of the country has been sold. Conflicts have increased. This is nonsense. How can we live in this country? We should be ashamed of all of this. How can we face the world with this much of debt? As a result, we should realize the politics over the past 70 years was not correct. We don't have to care about the games the leaders played to change the governments. We don't have to worry about them. There is no point of new leaders coming in. What do we need? We need a new economic system. We need to change the economic concept of this community. We need to change the economy of obtaining loans and move towards a production-based economic system.
Administration of the Peradeniya University has decided to close the university for a period of 2 months with immediate effect. The university administration said the decision was reached taking into consideration the security of students as a result of the crisis that has arisen at the engineering faculty. Engineering students at the Peradeniya University have staged a protest for the past 32 days and have forcefully raided the administrative building as well. The students are demanding the administration to allow 4 students who have failed to fulfill the required percentage of attendance to sit for the examination. They also engaged in a protest march yesterday from the Galaha junction to Kandy. The administration has decided to close the university as a result of this and has urged the students to vacate the hostels and the university premises before 6 this evening. And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our award-winning website, www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlotte Benedict for the News First team. The latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.